guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a beautiful Monday afternoon. Hope you've had a great day. Have you simmered down a little bit with all the stuff we had going on over the weekend? Probably not. Most people are pretty upset about what's going on with our government and Congress and the spending. And I would say the majority of Americans that have an inkling of understanding in terms of what's going on, which is a lot of people now, whether they're actively doing something about it or not, they understand that they're basically being turned on. They're not, it's America last. I mean, there is no other way to put it. So I see your comments and messages and everything that's going on. And it's, guys, I know, it's just incredible. Try to be positive. And like I said in my last video, do everything that you can to empower yourself, what you're doing. I'm about to run and milk my goat and check on my mama bunny. And I'm going to be working on some things. Just stay busy preparing yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, and in your home and wherever else, whatever you need to be doing. Continue to do that. Focus really hard on that and praying. And you're going to find that the days are a little bit easier. You can rest a little bit better because you know you're doing everything that you can. Because let me tell you, it's all going to be amping up like we talk about all the time. And you're going to have people turn on you because you're standing up for this country, because you're putting your foot down, because you are standing up for what's right. You know, I had a comment come through today. It's just a troll. It's a troll. I get it. But this may be a troll that you encounter. This may be somebody you know that is just, their mind is gone. And because you're not willing to sacrifice your kids' future and your grandchildren's future just to send money off to Never Never Land, they're going to call you names. You know, you support Mr. Pooty, like I was accused of. No, I don't. I support America. United States, America first, okay? I support knowing that my tax dollars and my kids' futures are secure as best as possible. So, you know, this is what I'm saying, folks. People are going to tell you you're not a Christian. I had somebody today trying to convince me what the Christian thing to do is to send all these billions and billions and billions of dollars, in quote, foreign aid, in quote, to all these other countries. That's not what it is. But okay, lady, I love you. I mean, you know, I don't know if you're really trying there or not, but I'll tell you what you should do. You may put the link down below. Perhaps instead of telling somebody like me what the Christian thing to do is, perhaps we should examine what's happening to Christians in some of these places that are basically taking from our children. What's happening to Christians in the Ukraine? What's going on over there? Did they have an election? Wait a minute. Democracy. Wait. Did they cancel their election? Why? What's going on over there? So, no, ma'am, I appreciate you being concerned about people's feelings and what you want to portray as what is Christian like. Perhaps we should go back to the drawing board and examine exactly what's going on. So, no, with all due respect, I won't be your puppet. Like I said, I'm absolutely going to be standing up for Americans, America first, our people. We need to be helping and saving our people, our borders, and our country. It being gone, you having the opinion maybe that it's gone, that's one thing. But I'm not going to, you're asking people once you just roll over and just give everything up. No, thank you. So be prepared for that, folks, because the more that you are willing to stand up and see, that's the problem for a lot of these people is this goes in with the narrative and this goes in with the agenda. And when you wake up and you go, wait a minute, how many billions again? And I didn't get a tax rebate this year, and boxes of cereal are like $7, and what am I supposed to be? Wait a minute, that's not an American flag that they're waving in our Congress. by the supposed representatives that we elected and that we pay. What are they doing over there? What y'all doing over there? No. I'll define Christianity differently these days than maybe some of these warped folks, but that's the way the cookie's going to crumble. So be prepared for that, because that's what's going to happen. In addition to this, I want to talk about something different but related to the whole concept of what we talk about here in addition to homesteading, which is being prepared, learning skills, etc. Changing lifestyles. I'm not going to get too deep into the minutia here, but I have some concerns. I really try to listen to my gut instinct and to my first impression. 99% of the time, your first impression on something, a situation, or someone is probably right. And when you're like, I can't go for that, Daryl Hall and John Oates, I just don't think I can. That doesn't sound, I don't know about that. So for whatever reason today, a video was recommended to me. And I'm not going to, I don't have any issue with these people. I don't even know who they are. I think I've seen this channel one time, and it might have been like, I don't even know when. But the video is talking about how you can basically go now and just start meeting up with these prepper groups. Okay, first and foremost, I'm not your mama. I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do. I just want you to think about it. That is not something that I would recommend at this time. The basis of what is basically people that, so you don't feel so alone. Okay, well, if you are awake and preparing, and you are comparing yourself to the masses, you are in a lot of ways alone, because even though more people are waking up and or are preparing, you are still an exception to what most people are and what most people are doing. That's the beauty of it, and you have to understand that and come to terms with that. I'm not telling people to not be social and have friends and do things, go to church, whatever you want to do. Okay, so don't take me the wrong way. But I was just thinking, I've been thinking about this all day. So let's say you go to, you show up and you go to this group. I don't know if you pay to join it or not. So that's interesting. Maybe not. I don't know. Didn't really dig too hard. So that's why I'm saying I'm being very light about this topic. I want to give you something to think about. If you just show up somewhere and you're meeting with preppers to like start having community, why and how do you think, why should you trust any of these people? I mean, I don't know. There's something about this I have some concerns about. And I know we talk about preparedness, and somebody's going to say, well, you talk about things and you talk about beanie weenies and spam. So if we know you've got beanie weenies, I know this, okay? I'm very well aware. But I also try to be very safeguarded in a lot of, whether you believe it or not, I am actually quite safeguarded in what I do. And that's by design, because folks, I really think there's a lot of people that would just say that they're preppers or into preparedness and show up just to kind of case you out. And, this is something that we all need to be thinking about, regardless of whether or not you have a YouTube channel or if you do this or whatever. I just can't imagine just showing up and being part of a group under this title. And, people will try to talk to you and what do you think about this? And who do you think about that? And what have you got here? I'm thinking outside of the box, and there's something concerning about this. So if you've been approached about these types of things, or if you've been solicited for these types of things, now I'm not saying to not go to a conference about homesteading and preparedness. I'm not saying to not go to that. That's different. Like, you're just going to sit there and find out about stuff. I get it. But if you start having community and just feel like you're safe at home and can just start talking and expressing and sharing, and I want you to really pray about that and to find out as much info as you can, because there could be people that are purposely coming that don't have good intentions. And with everything that we've seen happen, particularly since 2020 into 2021 and beyond, I would have some legitimate concerns about that. Maybe I'm just more safeguarded because of what I do, you know, and I understand that, but I want you to also be safe and to make good, sound decisions for you, your safety, your locations, your family, your children, your animals, and all of these things. I just have some trust issues with that. Like I said, you know, I'm not telling you to not go learn things and to be social if you feel right about it, but I would be very safeguarded. I mean, are you just going to show up at Walmart and walk around and talk about how many cases of rice and beans you have? I probably not. But what I worry about, I got an itch. What I worry about is that because some people can be a little bit more gullible or trusting, and so therefore they might be baited to talk more, say more, do more. Now, I don't want you to talk, you know, listen, I'm not telling you to not go because I'm trying to say anybody that's doing anything wrong or illegal. No. I'm just saying I want you to be safe and be very guarded, and you should be more guarded now than ever before. And I've been telling you to close your circle, not open it up. I'm sorry, I think those days are gone. So when I saw that this morning, I went, really? I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm reading it wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Like I said, I don't have any beef with anybody, and what you do is your business. I'm not your mama. But I do feel like if my impression is, I'm just not sure that's a good idea. I feel like it's important for me to share that because I want you and your children and family and homes safe. Okay? All right? And, you know, really be thinking about how many people do you really have in your circle? And can you really, truly, honestly trust who's in your circle? And is it more than the fingers on your hand? Probably not. Probably not. I would be more focused on trying to figure out where my neighbors are, my very close local community are. You don't have to go and tell everybody just how you doing. You know, you can pulse and find out and build community slowly and safely long before you go and, you know, lay your guts out on the table with strangers that you don't know. Just, I'm dropping this off for you to think about, for you to pray about, and I'm hoping that you're safe, okay? Well, guys, I'm going to break. It's time to run. It's time to milk. It's time to check Mama Bunny. Got to cook supper. Just run day. And I know y'all are upset, and people are going to call you names. People are going to expect you to just roll over. They just want you to roll over. Turn over your children. Turn over your goods. Turn over your cash. So much fun going on. Where? We don't know. We don't know, do we? It's pretty disgusting. I know. Guys, I love you. Be good, be safe, be praying, be prepping. Definitely be peaceful. Pray about what I said. Think about what I said. Understand my intention is to keep you safe. And, you know, like I said, I'm not accusing anybody specifically of anything specific. I just went, I don't know if, I'm not sure about that. Think about it. You'll get your answer. Pray on it. You'll definitely know. Like, subscribe, and share. Have a great evening. Godspeed, God bless. And I'll see you on the next video.